the Fleecemane line comes in for the first damage of the game.
Remember when I said Fleecemane Lions weren't going to end the game? looks like the one just might.
On September 27th, 2013, Theros, the 62nd Magic expansion, introduced players to the plane of Theros for the very first time. Theros introduced many new mechanics to the game, including Devotion, Heroic, and Monstrosity. Theros was the first set that took heavy inspiration from Greek mythology and was packed full of hydras, minotaurs, and even gods. Although the set mostly featured monocolor cards, each color pair represented in Theros had one multicolor rare that supported its draft archetype. For green-white, they were given a powerful creature based on the Nemean lion, Fleecemane Lion. Fleecemane Lion is a 3/3 for 1 green mana and 1 white mana. It also has Monstrosity 1 that can be activated for 3 generic, 1 green, and 1 white. Once the ability resolves, Fleecemane Lion is given a +1/+1 counter and becomes monstrous, granting it hexproof and indestructible. The Monstrosity ability that Fleecemane Lion has is heavily based on the Nemean Lion's fur coat that is immune to attacks similar to the hexproof and indestructible abilities Fleecemane Lion is granted. Being a strict upgrade from Watchwolf, Fleecemane Lion was loved by casual and competitive players alike. Its cat creature type allowed it to become a great card in cat tribal decks, while also being a great creature to use in aggro and mid-range decks in Standard. Selesnya creatures of the past, like Voice of Resurgence and Loxodon Smiter, were excellent creatures to play alongside Fleecemane Lion for a devastating green-white beatdown. Although Fleecemane Lion was very powerful, it didn't see a lot of play in its first few months in Standard. At Pro Tour Journey into Nyx, Fleecemane Lion was one of the big surprises in the event, being an efficient attacker that Abzan midrange decks could cast on turn 2 that later turned into an impossible-to-kill threat in the late game. This was showcased by Patrick Chapin, who, with the help of Fleecemane Lion, managed to win the Block Pro Tour. At Pro Tour Magic 2015, Fleecemane Lion, along with rookie Pro Tour competitor Jackson Cunningham, managed to claw its way all the way to the finals before losing to Even Flock's blue-white control deck in Game 5 in one of the best Pro Tour matches to date. Luckily for Fleecemane Lion, the green-white color pair continued to be one of the best color pairs in Standard, with Khans of Tarkir giving Fleecemane Lion a ton of new allies in the form of Anafenza the Foremost and Siege Rhino. Combined with other powerful Abzan cards, Fleecemane Lion managed to finish in the top 4 of Pro Tour Khans of Tarkir in the hands of Mike Sigrist's Abzan aggro deck. In its final Pro Tour at Pro Tour Magic Origins, Fleecemane Lion was featured in the sideboard in Matt Sperling's Abzan midrange deck, proving that in a format full of amazing 2-drops, Fleecemane Lion was still one of the best. So where is Fleecemane Lion now? Although Fleecemane Lion was arguably the best green-white 2-drop in Standard, its old friend, Voice of Resurgence, proved to be much more powerful in non-rotating formats such as Modern and Pioneer. Although it saw early play in Bant hexproof decks in Pioneer, it has struggled to see high-level play in the format. Fortunately for Fleecemane Lion, having the cat creature type has been helpful, as it is considered to be the best 2-drop cat in the game. Regardless of format, Fleecemane Lion is always in cat tribal decks across all formats, highlighted by its only reprint in the 2017 cat commander deck, Feline Ferocity. A few years later, in Theros Beyond Death, another 2-drop green-white cat was printed. Clearly a callback to Fleecemane Lion, Bronzehide Lion features the same mana cost and ability to gain indestructible, giving decks with lots of removal a ton of headaches, as Fleecemane Lion did in its days in Standard. With Cat Tribal getting more and more support as more sets are released, we can hope that someday Fleecemane Lion will make its triumphant return. I'm Commander Crane, and thanks for watching.